Hey guys, I'm really pumped to be here. Hope you guys don't mind my Revolution shirt. I didn't look at that. That's like super bad boy. Oh yeah, I think this is the second time I've worn this thing. This is like my grunge hangout at the desk shirt when I just don't want to be doing anything. So, hey, I'm super pumped about this. Last time we talked a lot about the importance of getting a coach and being a coach, right? And that was all about how to learn stuff really quickly. And I totally believe in that. You know, I've done that several times. Even when I don't feel like I know a topic well enough, I'll just go get someone that I can tutor because it makes me learn it faster, right? I'm a little bit sick too. My voice is a little bit messed up right now, so I'm sorry about that. But hey, I'm super pumped about this. So, oh, and then I was gonna say, so the time before that, then we talked about, I think it was the $1 million sales funnel anatomy. That's awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. So, I am gonna be in Charlotte. Actually, I'll be in Charlotte tomorrow. I'm flying there. I'm in Idaho right now. It's like the craziest flight ever. You know, if you fly direct from Idaho to Charlotte, it's like $1,000, right? If you go like through Vegas on like Allegiant, you take from Vegas and you go all these crazy routes there and back, I got it for like $500. Super cool. Really cheap. So, anyways, happy Veterans Day, everybody. I am in the Army, and that's exciting. Veterans Day is like, it's not quite like Christmas, but it's a cool day for those of us who are in it. So, good stuff. Don't make fun of me. I haven't shaved yet. Don't tell any sergeants or anything. Hey, so today I want to talk real quick about how to 3x your life, and this is super important. I have done this many times. Christiana, what's going on? Just barely started this thing. How you doing? You've been all over the place. Yeah, I've seen your periscopes all over. That's really cool. What's going on? High five. I just barely got this thing going on. Last time I was talking about how to learn things quickly by being a coach and getting coaches quickly. Even if you don't know the topics well, just go coach somebody. And the time before that was the $1 million sales funnel anatomy. Today though is really cool. I got a sweet story for you guys. So I guess right now, Christiana, I think it's just you. So that's cool. So when I first started college, I would go sit in the library for I was studying CIT, right? Computer stuff. It was really brainy stuff, and I didn't end up finishing in that. I ended with a marketing degree and like web content creation and stuff like that. It's really fun. But Mad Max, what's going on? I haven't seen you forever, Mad Max. Good to see you. But I super was all into CIT. I absolutely loved it. I was in the library for like literally 14 hours a day when I first started college, and it was awful. It was totally awful, and but that's how you do it, right? And so I got so sick of it, though. My gosh, I got so sick of it. So contrast that, I started going and figuring out like all these little tweaks I could do, all these little tiny things to stop doing so much homework, right? But still get A's, still get good results, right? And I don't know if you guys have been to college, if you guys have done anything like that. I enjoyed the first few years of college, but I did not enjoy the last few. But they say there's this rule, right? It's like for every 1 credit hour you take, you're supposed to spend 3 hours studying, right? So if you take 12 credits, you're going to be spending 36 hours in the week studying. So I'm a little bit sick, so my voice is a little shot right now, but both my girls are like crazy sick right now. My little girl was like hysterically crying all over. We just put her to bed pretty early. But anyways, so it got to the point though where I started getting all my homework done for the entire week in 3 to 4 hours total. It was crazy. My wife was like, "Holy crap, that's so nuts. How are you doing that?" And I said, "Well, I started figuring out." Yeah, poor thing. Yeah, she's been crazy sick. Both of them. They just pass it back and forth. I feel like no one ever gets actually better. No, but I started figuring out like all these little ways I could just okay, wait a second, this professor wants this professor wants this, and I started working for these other people. I got hired by Paul Mitchell. I got hired by several other companies in the middle of college, in the middle of my marketing classes, just because I had been practicing and doing it on my own. But I started figuring out all these little ways to like get all the fluff out. And what's cool is it started translating over to all my other stuff I was doing as well, my personal life. So that's why I can claim 3Xing, right? Because I've done that before. I've done that now. I guess, and so I want to talk about two different concepts, okay? One is called de-stress, and the other is called eustress, right? De-stress meaning yeah, totally life hacks. This is totally life hacks, all right? This is not, I haven't really talked a lot lately about like strategy for funnels. I'll get back to that later. So this is, you never want to be in a state of de-stress, right? Distress, you're in total distress, right? Like someone's, sinking in a ship and they're yelling the distress bell or whatever. That's not at all, you don't want that. That's the bad kind of stress, and that kind of stress will crush you. And when I first started getting, excuse me, my voice is just dying. When I first started working for like Paul Mitchell and stuff, total distress, okay? I had 15 businesses on a waiting list while I was in college. They wanted me doing that stuff I do so bad, and it was stressful. I couldn't handle it. I was not sleeping. I was staying up till like 3 a.m. every night, and then getting up 3 hours later for a full day of normal classes, and it was just awful, right? That's de-stress, and it's destructive, right? The good side of stress is called eustress. All right, it's spelled E-U-S-T-R-E-S-S. EU meaning like euphoria. That same kind of thing. That's eustress. Eustress builds. Eustress makes you be better, right? I go to the gym. Have you guys ever done like the beach body workouts, things like that? I did an Insanity workout and a Body Beast workout today, almost back to back. That was one of the dumbest things I've ever done. I can't die. That's going to kill me. I can't do that anymore. But that was eustress, right? That's the correct kind of stress. Your body's built for stress. If you don't put it under stress, you get fat, you get unhealthy, right? You can't function very well. You have to put your body and your mind in certain states of stress. Otherwise, you fatigue and you go backwards. And so I started putting all these little practices and things like that in my life. And figuring out, okay, what really is the end goal, right? We call that the minimum viable product. What's the smallest amount I can get done that still will fulfill the goal, right? If I can get that, why the heck am I doing anything else, right? The rest of the world works 8 hours a day. That doesn't mean I need to. If I can get it done in 4 hours, why don't I get it done in 4 hours, right? And so that's what I do. And so I'm very opinionated on this topic, and I get really fired up, okay? Because my dad was a bit of a workaholic, okay? My dad was an executive at IBM, and very smart guy. Created a lot of industry standards for all of software, right? Crazy, crazy smart dude. Learned a lot from him growing up. But, like, he worked so much. And it just crushed, it's awful. And I never want to do that. So if you can do all your work in less than 8 hours, why the heck would you not do it? That's why you're so smart then. Yeah. It's like the Matrix, You just put a plug in the back of my head when I was really young and just started downloading programs to me. No, just kidding. No. But so this is what ended up happening. So it was like last week, the week before, something like that. I started getting one offer per day of all these people who wanted like a sales funnel done, right? Who wanted me to go look at their, what's up, Shonies? S-Honeys. I said Shonies. But I got one offer per day of all these different people, and they're like, hey, Mad Max, I appreciate that. Thanks so much for asking me, for inviting your followers. I do appreciate that. But I started getting one invite per day, and it was too much, right? And I want to be a nice guy. I want to say yes. I want to help everybody I can, but I feasibly cannot do that, right? That's insane. It's nuts. That's caused de-stress, and instead of eustress, right? And I went through this again, and I was like, oh crap, I can't be doing that again. So I had a business partner, I had my own business, I had a guy I was working for, a client. It's way too many projects, and so I put these things in my own. I put myself in these dumb situations, right? I just like to work, right? And so anyways, here's how you create positive stress in your life, right? Use stress rather than de-stress. You need to practice creating short deadlines, okay? I'm flying to Charlotte tomorrow, right? I'm in Idaho. I'm flying to Charlotte, North Carolina, because the company that I'm working for right now, they're flying me out there. I'm going to go do record some presentations that they're in, put them into a membership website, do all the stuff for them, stuff I like, right? When do you think I'm going to pack for that? I'm not going to start packing, but my flight leaves at 11:30. It takes me about 30 minutes to get to the airport from where I am. My wife would have started packing like last week, right? Well, I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's a law called Pareto's Law. And Pareto's Law says that if you give like 3 hours to do a task, you're magically going to fill all 3 hours, right? All 3 hours are going to get filled up. Like, corporate world is terrible for this. They're so bad at it because they go and these guys will say, okay, you got to be here for 8 hours and get all of your work done. When you could probably get it done a little bit faster than that, right? Put these same principles in your life. So I do this on my own self all the time. I'll say things like, okay, I got to get this project done. I did this today, okay, for a guy that I'm building it for. I needed to finish building out some product pages, some auto-responding emails, payment processors, and I had to link it all together and put it all together. And I was like, you know what? I've done this enough times now. I bet I could do all of that in about 2 hours. And so I got to work and I started going nuts and I boom, 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 boom. I put my massive oversized, headphones on, get some good beats going, doom, doom, doom. Tell Max Shawnee has it bad for him. Wish, I gotta tell you, I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, man. But I got my huge headphones on and I started going as I do then, and for whatever reason the music keeps my brain going faster, I think. And I pounded it out and I got it done. And I totally could have planned an entire day to get that one product done. Start doing that stuff in your life, okay? Yeah. Okay, start doing those things. And you know what's funny? I mean, I even do that when I'm lifting, right? I'll tell myself when I'm running, okay, Steve, you can't slow down, but you have to speed up, right? I'll tell that to myself all the time. Can't slow down, have to speed up. Can't slow down, have to speed up. And what's funny is that when you start creating these short deadlines, all these little benefits started happening that I never expected, right? What's funny is that, okay, I'll have like 3 or 4 things, and I'm totally monologuing right now, guys. I'm so sorry, okay? I hope this is helpful. Hope it's beneficial. Like, I'm on a soapbox right now, okay? I'm not really interacting at all, and I apologize. Okay? I hope this is still beneficial and still helpful to you guys, because I'm passionate about this because it's changed my life. When I say 3x my life, so should I try to get more? Yes, absolutely. Go try and get more stuff done in less time. And you'll find that you can totally do it. And the only reason why you were taking that much longer to get all this stuff done is because somebody else told you that's how long it takes. Bullcrap. You don't need to do that. All right, go to Fiverr.com and outsource it. I've outsourced like 70 jobs on Fiverr, right? That's Fiverr.com. You can ask people to do stuff for $5. I hire all sorts of people to do random stuff for me. Hey, design this for me. Hey, I know Photoshop. Should I get paid more for that time? So this is one of the benefits, right? One of the benefits is, I don't know if you have like a side business. For me, yeah, woo, Fiverr, yeah. Fiverr is awesome. I've done so much on Fiverr. I have my own like Fiverr budget because I get more done, and I don't have to be the one doing it. So, but one of the benefits is that I get peace of mind like I've never experienced. When I was spending 14, 15, 16 hours a day in college on my classwork, that's like awful stuff. I know that the next 3 or 4 days are just going to be the exact same thing. I might as well die in the library. Like, it's totally awful. I hate that, But when I started putting all these principles in, now I could go, wait a second, I'm going to get all my homework done for the whole week, maybe in a whole day, probably less. And I started, by the time I was graduating college, that's totally what I started doing. And it brought me peace of mind. That's the benefit. That's the benefit, because I knew mentally when I could mentally rest. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense at all to you guys, but I knew when I could relax, because I didn't go home at night and say, oh, I got more homework to do. I got to get up at 5 a.m. to get an assignment in, anyways, I love that stuff. I love it a lot. So that's all I got to tell you guys is eustress, not de-stress. Create eustress in your life. Eustress is growth. Eustress is productivity. I had to tell one of my business partners, sorry, if you go to fixedinsurance.com, that's FIXD insurance.com. That's a site that I built. Echo H2 Water, that's another one that I've been doing. SecretMLMHacks.com, that one's not quite done. But I get all my work done so fast I can go work on all these other projects. If I want to go take my wife out to dinner, I can do that. If I want to go spend more time with my little girls, I can do that because I make short deadlines. That's it. That's basically the lesson, okay? That was a long time, you guys. I was on here way too long. Anyways, I hope that was beneficial to you guys. So, don't have too many projects. Focus on one thing at a time, but do it quickly. Get it done. Get it done. Only have 1 to 2 mission-critical assignments per day. That's it. Okay? That's it. And if you're in the middle of growth zone, that can be a little bit different, but those are some of the rules of thumb. So, anyways, next time, tomorrow, I want to Periscope you guys. I'm going to be in Vegas in a layover. And then I'd love to talk to you guys. I'm going to be in Charlotte, then in Chicago, then I'm going to Dallas. I'm going all over the place. I'm really excited. It's going to be fun stuff. Then I go to San Diego. I'm going all over. Been good stuff. And next time I want to talk to you guys. I've been trying to plan out some sweet material for you, so I appreciate that. Thank you, Christiana. Hey, you're in Dallas. I didn't know that. It's awesome. I want to teach you guys how to get your customers, or I like to talk about business, right? But I want to teach you guys how to get people addicted to your product, right? Get people addicted to who you are, your brand, your mindset, all right? And there's a very specific formula that I use to do that for in my sales funnels. And it will get people, quote unquote, addicted, but actually it can actually get them addicted to your stuff, okay? So I'm excited. Tomorrow, that's what I'm talking about. So I will talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for jumping on. It's kind of a late one. There weren't many of us on, but I loved it. If you get to Indianapolis, I do steak dinner. Hey, woo! I'm flying there just for that. I'm going to keep you tabs on that, all right? Hey, thanks, Mad Max. Hey, guys, Christiana, everyone else who's on here, I appreciate that. I will talk to you guys later, all right? I got to go to bed. Hey, see you guys later. Bye.